Filmmaking to me means the same thing today as it did 7 years ago when I picked up my first camera. And that is the ability to create a story out of something that wasn't always there, or at least always visible to the naked eye. Where you take a story, you take an event, you take a moment, and it's your job to elevate that moment into a story, to build a connection to people through your film and through your footage, and the use of audio and music and emotion and details and B-roll, and all that combined creates one story that is unique, and I love that.
What filmmaking has done for me is it's taught me to see what I'm trying to capture through literally a different lens, trying to capture things in the way that people want to be understood, but also pushing myself to be creative, because sometimes I'm filming someone who doesn't share the same perspectives that I do, or sometimes they have just a different way of seeing the world. And so what it's taught me is to learn about other people, because by doing that, I can learn better how to capture them the way that they would want to be captured. And only once I've done that, then can I get creative myself and portray how I want to do it. So that is what I guess filmmaking has done for me. It kind of helps me connect with other people, I'd say, in a broad sense.
Filmmaking to me is all about storytelling. That's what drives me to do any type of filmmaking, even if it's for like stock footage, which is silent. It's all about telling the story for me. And I love on the back end of that is the editing, because I love the process of capturing and then making something and telling a story the way I want to tell it. I like the creative, all the control and the creativity that comes along with it, and it's what keeps me going. When you show your videos to people and suddenly they become alive and like, oh, that's really great, it just inspires you to make more. So that's why filmmaking is really rewarding to me. If I just shared it with myself, I'm not sure if it would have such a great impact. It would just be in my own stock library. Being that I can share it with other people, and I've gotten rewarded. Like people have said to me on Instagram, like, I don't have the means to travel the world, but I love watching your videos because it takes me to places that I'm probably never gonna get to go. So I really appreciate that and keep making more, and it really makes me want to keep going.
Filmmaking, it's impacted me tremendously, because after the pandemic, I lost my job working in corporate, and I took what I had left and I just went full force with buying equipment. I'm going to learn how to do this. I know how to storytell, and so far it's been great. It's not stopping here, but it's continuing to grow. I can see myself in making movies with some of the greatest, so that's my goal, and it's not going to stop here. So
filmmaking means to me a way for me to have a purpose for work and be of service to others.
My name is Weisner. I'm from Runaway Vows, which is a luxury wedding film house and educational community. I've always been chasing this dream of being able to be happy and fulfilled in my work, and I understand that not everyone can have that luxury, but it's been a goal of mine, a persistence of mine, to chase that dream and to make it a reality no matter how hard it was. I've been so blessed the last 5 years to do what I love for work and be good at it. The advice I'd give to any filmmaker who's just starting out year one would be to invest in your business. And that could mean a lot of different things based on your circumstances. That could mean investing in gear to put yourself in the right circles of people who appreciate and understand quality. But I think more importantly than gear, invest in education to improve your skills. Improve your skills so that no matter what camera you're given, whether it's an iPhone or a cinema camera like a Red, you can create a beautiful story because of your skills as a filmmaker.
Filmmaking has impacted my life in a ton of ways. When I was first in high school, we started filming a bunch of really just homemade videos with my friends. We were throwing a ping pong ball in a random path into a cup, and we just thought it was the funnest thing ever, and other people loved it. And ever since then, that was honestly the start of my video journey. Now I'm filming weddings, and it's a completely different narrative that we're telling. But what I've learned through filmmaking, what it's taught me, is that no matter what I'm shooting, if I can film it and make it look good, it inspires someone to feel something and maybe even take action. So that's what filmmaking has done for me and what it's taught me.
In 2012, Sigma announced the Sigma Global Vision, a complete reimagining of the lenses with 3 distinct lines: art, sports, and contemporary. 3 premium lines, each with its own design philosophy, but what unifies them all is what matters more. All Sigma lenses are individually tested for optical performance with their proprietary A1 MTF devices. There are several Sigma Art Prime lenses that were originally released for DSLR systems that are designated with DG-HSM in the name. DG stands for full frame and HSM refers to the hypersonic motor. In general, the Sigma Cine lenses share the same optical formulas as the respective DG-HSM art lenses. My favorite lens out of the entire art series is the Sigma 40mm 1.4. There's absolutely no comparison on the market right now for the price and the quality out of a lens built for photographers, but provides maximum capability for filmmakers. That is why I recommend the Sigma 40mm for any filmmaker at any level.